Your cat licks you, cute, right? But what if I told you that this seemingly sweet act might actually be a silent scream for help? Sounds crazy, right? Stick around because I'm about to reveal 7 surprising cat behaviors that most owners completely misunderstand. And you're probably missing out on what your cat is really trying to say. These behaviors can reveal more than you think. And trust me, the first behavior is going to completely change how you look at your cat's actions. But before we dive into the licking mystery in just a minute, let's start with something even more shocking. Ever noticed your cat raising its butt when you pet them? You're just giving some gentle scratches and suddenly, boom, your cat's rear shoots up like a furry elevator. What's going on here? Is this a secret cat handshake? Or maybe your cat's just showing off their best dance move? Actually, it's way more special. This quirky move is your cat's way of saying, hey, I trust you. Not every human gets this VIP treatment. It's like being invited to the coolest club in town, except the password is a raised tail and a little wiggle. When your cat lifts their rear, they're not just being silly, they're showing you their most vulnerable side and, believe it or not, marking you with their scent. It's like a feline friendship bracelet but with a little more attitude. So if your cat does this, congratulations. You're officially in their inner circle. Who knew a butt in the air could mean I love you in cat language? But wait, plot twist. If your cat's an unspayed female and she's raising her butt, she might be in heat. Yep, sometimes it's not about you at all. Cats, right? But most of the time, the real message is simple. I trust you, and I want you to know it. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? So next time you pet your cat and they lift their rear, remember, it's their way of saying you're part of their inner circle. But that's just the beginning. You won't believe what your cat's meowing at 3 a.m. is really trying to tell you. If your cat suddenly starts meowing incessantly, it's not just to get your attention. Picture this. It's dinner time, and your cat's serenading you with a chorus of meows. Is it hunger? Boredom? Or maybe they're just practicing for feline opera night. But wait, what if it's something more? Ever notice your cat meowing out of the blue, looking a little off? Could it be pain or illness sneaking in? Suddenly that annoying noise becomes a red flag waving for your attention. And let's talk about Siamese cats, those chatty little drama queens. Sure, they love to talk, but if their meows change pitch or become non-stop, it's like your cat's sending an urgent text. Hey, something's up! Here's the truth. Cats are mysterious, but they rarely meow just for fun. There's always a reason, even if it's not obvious at first, especially with older cats. A sudden shift in meowing can mean confusion or stress. Imagine your grandma suddenly shouting at the TV, something's definitely up. So when your cat looks you in the eye and lets out that heartfelt meow, ask yourself, are they just being dramatic, or is it a furry SOS? Next time it's 2 a.m. and your cat's belting out a solo in the hallway, don't just roll over. Could they be trying to tell you something important? But what about when your cat suddenly hides under the bed or in the closet? It might be more serious than you think. Cats hide when they're stressed. But did you know that hiding can also signal pain or an illness? Picture this. Your cat, the brave explorer of countertops and conqueror of cardboard boxes, suddenly vanishes. Where did they go? Are they plotting world domination from under the bed? Not quite. In the wild, injured cats hide from predators. This ancient instinct is still alive and well in your living room. But here's the twist. If your usually social furball suddenly turns into a recluse, it's not just a game of hide and seek. It's their way of waving a tiny invisible flag that says, hey, something's up. Maybe it's pain, maybe it's emotional stress, or maybe they're just tired of your karaoke nights. Either way, their body language tells the real story. Tense, uncomfortable, and not their usual self. And let's be honest, when the hiding act comes with skipped meals, ignored litter boxes, or a sudden I don't care attitude toward grooming, it's time to pay attention. Would you skip pizza night for no reason? Neither would your cat. Cats are masters of squeezing into the tiniest spaces when they feel vulnerable. It's like their own version of a panic room. Adorable, but also a big red flag. The message, I'm not feeling well, please check on me. So next time your cat retreats to a dark corner, take it seriously. But hiding isn't the only way cats communicate with us. Wait until you hear what happens when they need you. You've probably seen your cat need you like dough, but have you ever wondered, why on earth do they do this? Is your cat secretly training to be a baker? Not quite. Let's rewind to kittenhood. Picture a tiny furball, eyes barely open, kneading away at mom to get that precious milk flowing. That rhythmic motion? It's pure instinct, nature's way of saying, hey, I'm hungry, help me out here. Fast forward to today, and your grown-up cat is needing you. Why? Because you, my friend, are their safe haven. You're the human equivalent of a cozy kittenhood memory. Think about it, when your cat needs, eyes closed in bliss, it's like they're saying, I trust you with my whole heart. Isn't that the sweetest thing? They're not just showing affection, they're telling you, you're my comfort zone, my favorite human, my everything. And get this, kneading is also your cat's sneaky way of marking you with their scent. Congratulations, you've officially been claimed. The message, you are my safe space and I trust you completely. But wait, does your cat ever nibble or bite you after licking? That's a whole new ballgame. Ever been licked by your cat only to suddenly feel those tiny teeth nibble your skin? You're not alone. Welcome to the wild ride known as the Love Bite roller coaster. One moment your cat is all purrs and licks, the next, chomp. But don't worry, it's not a feline betrayal. In fact, this happens to more cat owners than you'd think. It's practically a rite of passage. Here's the scoop. Cats bite when they're overstimulated. Yes, too much love can actually frazzle their nerves. Imagine getting a never-ending back rub. Sounds great, right? But after a while, even you might want to tap out. That's your cat. Now, if your cat's ears are perked up and their tail's waving like a flag, they're just playing around. But if those ears flatten and the tail puffs up, you've crossed into too much territory. That's your cat's way of saying, I'm overwhelmed, time out please. It's a hilarious mix of I love you, but also, can you not? So when your cat rubs up against you, it's pure affection. But when they walk away after a nibble, they're just setting boundaries. Respect. Next time your cat nibbles after a marathon petting session, don't take it personally. It's not aggression, it's communication cat style. They're just letting you know, hey, I love you, but let's not overdo it, okay? And now, let's talk about a behavior that can seem cute but could actually be a warning. Your cat ignores their clean water bowl, but always goes for your glass. Ever wonder why? Is your water just tastier, or is your cat secretly a connoisseur? Actually, it's all about survival instincts. In the wild, cats are drawn to running water. Imagine a sleek feline sipping from a bubbling stream, not a stagnant puddle. Stagnant water? That's a big nope for them. Who wants to risk a tummy ache from questionable water? And let's be honest, sometimes their bowl smells weird, or maybe it tastes like last night's dish soap. Would you drink that? Or maybe, just maybe, your cat likes your scent mixed in. It's like a little human seasoning on their water. It all goes back to their wild ancestors, survival, safety, and a dash of curiosity. Fresh, moving water means safety. It's like their own personal spa day. So when your cat picks your glass over their bowl, they're saying, hey, I trust this water, it's the good stuff. Next time you catch your cat's head in your glass, ask yourself, who's really in charge here? It's not pickiness, it's pure feline instinct at work. Speaking of trust, let's wrap this up with a behavior that shows your cat really cares about you. Cats don't just bring you a dead mouse for fun. Picture this, you're relaxing at home and suddenly your cat struts in tail high, proudly dropping a soggy toy, or yikes, a mouse right at your feet. Ever wonder what's going through their furry little heads? Is it a prank? A test? Nope. It's your cat's way of saying, hey, I love you so much, I want to share my best catch with you. That's right, this isn't just a random act, it's their ultimate compliment. Believe it or not, your cat thinks you're a bit, well, hopeless at hunting. So they're stepping up, trying to teach you the ropes, just like they would with a kitten. And yes, even your pampered indoor cat can't resist this instinct. Toys, socks, hair ties, nothing is safe from their generosity. It's their adorable, slightly weird way of saying, you're my family, I've got your back. Sure, it might make you squeal or cringe, but honestly, it's one of the deepest signs of trust you'll ever get from your feline friend. The message is clear. I want to take care of you, just like I take care of myself. How sweet is that? So, the next time your cat presents you with their catch, remember, it's not gross, it's love. Your cat's licking and other behaviors are far more than just cute quirks. They're ways of communicating love, trust, and sometimes a hidden message. By paying attention to these signs, you can strengthen your bond and ensure your cat's well-being. What behavior did you learn about today that surprised you? Tell me in the comments below, and if you sleep with your cat every night, you'll definitely want to watch the next video. Click here to find out what your cat is really trying to tell you while you're asleep. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe and click the bell so you never miss another cat secret.